got a true slice of European culture today on The Express. On today's show,
around the world, the people gather around one common thing, the food.
A whirlwind tour for your taste buds.
This is a Hungarian language.
The Riel Metis dancers.
It's a mix of the European and the First Nations dance.
The Vancouver Swiss choir.
And here you can see so many countries in one tent.
And later, your passport to Euro culture. See that and more local expression. Hola, salud, guten tag, and welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward at the Scandinavian Cultural Centre in Burnaby for the 14th Annual European Festival. 29 nationalities, one big party equaling one poppin' show. Up first in our Cultus Lake Big Summer feature, we find out why jigging is considered Métis aerobics.
Big Summer is brought to you by Cultus Lake Water Park, BC's #1 water park.
You hear the fiddle and you see the Irish-style jigs, but if you look beyond these European traditions, you'll see that this dance is more than meets the eye.
This group of dancers is called the Riel Metis dancers. It's a mix of the European and the First Nations dance. So European can be French, Scottish, Irish, English and Scandinavian, and the First Nations is like the Cree, Soto, Ojibwe, Dene, Blackfoot, and Cree, Shoshone.
Jigging and square dance is a huge part of Métis culture, and the Riel Metis dancers are happy to share their culture. This year, they're opening EuroFest.
They asked us to represent Canada and represent the Aboriginal people of Canada, so it's a great honor to do that. Most of the dancers here are Métis or have a blend of Métis and First Nations ancestry, and it's just the love of our dance that people are drawn to come and dance, and that's what the Nidansi means, is come and dance.
Michael is the Riel's great-great-great-great-nephew.
For me, it gets me back to my roots and gets me connected with my Métis side of my heritage. I'm Irish, Scottish, French, and Cree. Since joining this group 5 years ago, I've had a lot of insight into that side of my heritage and taking time to look further into my roots and how I've come to where I am today.
For Madeline, keeping up with her Métis dancing reminds her of her small-town roots in Saskatchewan.
When I moved to Vancouver, then I found out, there's actually Métis dance here, and this has got me through a lot of stuff just being with this group. It's a part of who I am and always has been since I was a child, so it really brings everybody together in the group, and we're a family of our own.
Well, a big thank you to EuroFest and allowing us to share our culture and sharing the joy and the love and the beauty of our culture, and it's just a real honor to be able to dance and perform for this festival.
I'm Erin Shaw in Vancouver for The Express.
Big Summer is brought to you by Cultus Lake Water Park, BC's #1 water park.
The Riel Metis dancers are recruiting for their summer season. No dance experience is necessary, but there will be elements of contemporary and traditional dance involved. You can find out more at the website. You're watching our Express EuroFest special. Now, this event has tons of cultural entertainment, but it also has tons of food. So get ready for a whirlwind tour of Europe for your taste buds.
Ukusno. Dobru chuť.
Sherefe.
Chef, how do I say bon appetit in German?
I am making Turkish meatballs, which is called köftes.
They're flat, though, because, we think of meatballs like Italian meatballs are always like round, and so this is a little bit different.
When you actually cook, they do kind of go roundish. It makes it more easier for me to actually flip them around.
Especially when you're making so many, because it's pretty busy.
Exactly.
And also that kind of goes with the glass of drink in your hand.
Oh, nice.
And of course.
Where do I find that? Is that under here?
This is Bosnian chivapchichi. That's ground beef with salt, pepper, and a little bit garlic.
Oh, no secret recipe then. You're giving it to the world.
Yeah. It's bratwurst.
When I think of Germany, I more think beer, so I was wondering where the beverages are.
Well, the nice thing about that is Germany's running the beer tent as well. We got some fantastic Kronbacher flowing today, and it goes hand in hand.
It's a Serbian delicacy called cevape, and it's a blend of pork and veal and spices, which I can't tell you.
Oh, it's top secret spices?
Very top secret. Normally we have one double the size. Always trust a chef with a big stomach.
Around the world, I mean, the people gather around one common thing, the food.
So we congregate around the kitchen table, or in the case today, it seems to be the barbecue. Smelling like barbecue at this event. Something we don't usually do, hit the beer garden, but we're going to in this show. That's coming up a little bit later. Right now we're back to that classic EuroFest entertainment. And the quote from one of our next guests kind of sums it all up. He says, never ask someone where they're from. Just let them dance and you'll know.
Really upbeat.
It's energetic.
If I could choose one word, I'd say passion.
Serbian dancing combines precision with passion.
A lot of screaming, a lot of opas and ihas.
You have to smile and everything, but most people smile just because they love to do it, so it comes naturally.
These Serbian dancers are rehearsing for EuroFest, and they're wearing brand new costumes.
These particular costumes are from southeast of Serbia, and they're very colorful.
So it took us a little bit for the first while to just learn where every piece goes and how it all goes together. But they're kind of heavy, but they're not too bad.
This group is run by Dragan Markovic and his wife Isadora. They met when they danced together in the former Yugoslavia.
We danced and traveled all over the Europe.
And obviously fell in love with each other, with dancing. And
we wanted to actually transfer our youth that we actually had there to transfer to these kids here.
Ever since we've been here, we always had a dream of having a group, dance group.
Their dream came true, and these dancers, who are all Serbian, get to celebrate their culture, heritage, and language when they come here.
Pretty much most of them are fluent in Serbian.
Folklore is one of the ways that helped me preserve my heritage and my language.
Our group is like a little family, and we all just like to hang around with each other, and we have a lot of fun.
Dragan and Isadora have managed to turn a group of young dancers into a big Serbian family.
I learned everything I know from them. I love them to death.
We have one kid, Božana, but we have another 70 kids that are ours, and I love them dearly, and I love working with them.
I'm extremely proud to have this group and have our dream come true.
I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Burnaby for The Express.
The Serbian dancers have a big show coming up on June 26th at the River Rock in Richmond. If you're interested, you can get tickets at Ticketmaster. You're watching The Express at the European Festival in Burnaby. We've got more dancing, singing, and even some swigging coming up. After the break, Polish dancing, the Vancouver Swiss Choir, and German beer. You're watching local TV on The Express.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.